Welcome back, everybody. I'm meteorologist Hayden Nix, along with Thomas Lipham. He's the program director of Museum Discovery. We're back with our next at-home discovery, this time talking about bubbling lava lamps. I think this is going to be pretty cool, and of course, it's something you can do at home. You have all these things in your house. You just got to put them together and look at something that's going to be pretty awesome. So how does this work?
That's right. So we've got some really basic ingredients. We've got a jar of water. We've got some oh-so-common food coloring. I would recommend the liquid food coloring, not the gel kind, for this demonstration. We have some Alka-Seltzer effervescent tablets, as well as some general all-purpose vegetable oil.
Okay, so how do we start all this here?
The way we start is we want to have our water already in the jar, and go ahead and add, let's do 4 drops of our green food coloring. And like I said, you can do just about any color at home that you want. We're going for green, it's nice and vivid.
And about that much water in the jar?
Yeah, so depending on what your container is, it really depends on how much vegetable oil you have. You're going to want about equal parts water and vegetable oil.
Okay.
If you don't have much vegetable oil, do it in a smaller container.
Got it. All right, we got the 4 drops in. What's next?
Next up, we're going to go ahead and add our oil.
Okay, now how do I do this?
So all you have to do is pour it straight in, because one of the things we're going to observe is what happens to that oil when you pour it in. So it's going to dive down to the bottom, but let's take a look. It's not exactly staying there. If you can look from the side, that oil is going to start rising up to the top. Now, these are non-miscible fluids, which means they don't want to mix up. That should be a good right about there.
Okay.
So these fluids don't want to mix, and consequently, one is going to be lighter than the other. Oil is just a little bit lighter than water, and since it's less dense, it's going to float up on top of our water. And this is a great experiment just to start with out of these 2 experiments, because you can really see it. And if you have a lid to your container, you can shake this up, spin it all around, and it's going to get kind of cloudy.
Right.
But as it settles out and as that oil starts bonding back together, you're going to get that clear oil on top and the food coloring down on bottom.
Okay.
Now for the
I see Alka-Seltzer on here. Now what are you going to do with that?
What we're going to do is we're going to take a tablet. Now you don't have to use an entire tablet. If you want the experiment to last a little bit longer, what you can do is you can break it in half, and we're going to observe what's called a chemical reaction. Now, Alka-Seltzer tablets have citric acid and sodium bicarbonate in a dehydrated form inside this tablet. Now, because it's dehydrated, they're not really interacting, so we're going to hydrate that and drop it in here. When it hits that water, you're going to start seeing some bubbles, and that's why we call it the bubbling lava lamp, because it looks a lot like a lava lamp. Let's check it out.
All right, I'm going to drop it in. Oh, I see it happening.
So as you see those bubbles come off, that is a chemical change. So you're having the byproduct of carbon dioxide when your acid is interacting with that base, the citric acid and the sodium bicarbonate. And you can see this is why we call it the lava lamp, because as it picks up those water droplets and lifts it into the oil, it slowly drops back down. Kind of has that lava lamp type movement.
And no heat required.
No heat required, that's right.
I like that. That is really awesome. So it'll just last as long as the tablet is still down there creating bubbles. Once that's done, you'll just have to add a little bit more.
And that's what's great about this experiment is you can do it, and then if you have a lid, close it up, set it in a cupboard. If you want to do it again later, bring it back out, add another tablet, you're ready to go.
Wow, that's very easy, short and quick, and a lot of fun. So that's going to wrap it up for this at-home discovery episode. Don't forget, we've got much more on our website, kark.com.